The Mandalorian actress Gina Carano is not the type to settle for a life of soft love songs and candlelit dinners. Hello viewers. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. She's cut from a different cloth. Ah, love. It can be as fickle as the wind. And when it comes to Gina Carano, the queen of fistfights and fierce MMA bouts, it's been a magical ride that's worth a second look. From breaking hearts to kicking butt, Carano's romantic life has been as full of action as the role she's taken on in Hollywood. Well, did you know that after she called it quits with Superman himself, Henry Cavill, she didn't exactly crawl into a corner crying? Nope, instead, she found a new hero in her life, a real-life fighter who makes Cavill's Superman look like a mild-mannered reporter. So, what's the deal with Carano's current love interest, Kevin Ross, and how is he more badass than Clark Kent? Stick around. You're in for a treat. Gina Carano's love story with Muay Thai champion Kevin Ross. Gina Carano is not the type to settle for a life of soft love songs and candlelit dinners. She's cut from a different cloth, one made of grit, determination, and a ton of punches. After her 2-year relationship with a Man of Steel, she landed with none other than Muay Thai champ Kevin Ross. Now, he isn't just your average gym rat.
No.
He is a seasoned veteran, a walking highlight reel of knockouts, and a Fighter of the Year honoree. What's fascinating about these two is how they've stood the test of time. The couple first dated for 4 years, and like many relationships, they went their separate ways for a while. But unlike most, their love didn't fade into oblivion. Instead, after a whole decade, they rekindled their connection in 2015 and have been inseparable ever since. We learned from Ranker. They didn't just fall in love overnight. Ross even went on Instagram, via Hollywood Life, to share just how pivotal Carano was in his life. "You are my inspiration, my best friend, my everything." Now that's love with a knockout punch. Gina Carano and Henry Cavill's romance was like a game of emotional ping-pong, bouncing back and forth between on and off again from 2012 to 2014, via Ranker. They tried to make it work, giving it another shot in 2014 after splitting in 2013, but in the end, even the cutest puppy couldn't patch up the cracks in their relationship. The British heartthrob is known for playing the iconic Superman in the DC Extended Universe and the brooding Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher. From portraying Charles Brandon in The Tudors to donning the cape of the Man of Steel, Cavill's career has soared higher than a Superman flight, but his love life? Well, that's a different story entirely. It's clear that even the most famous of superheroes can't save their own hearts from the occasional heartbreak. So, who's the real superhero here? Is it the charming British actor who flies around saving the world, or is it the tough-as-nails Muay Thai fighter who can probably snap you in half with one punch? As for Carano, well, she's the type of woman who'll never let anyone define her by her relationships. In love, just like in life, sometimes the real heroes aren't the ones wearing capes. Sometimes, they're the ones sweating it out in the ring, grinding it out in the trenches, and being there for each other through thick and thin. So, if you ask us, Gina Carano and Kevin Ross are the true power couple. And honestly, we think they're far more formidable than any on-screen superhero duo could ever be. The race for the next James Bond is heating up, with Henry Cavill and Aaron Taylor-Johnson emerging as top contenders. The hunt for the next James Bond is as thrilling as a high-stakes poker game at Casino Royale. Since Daniel Craig hung up his tux, the speculation mill has been working overtime. Who will take on the legendary 007 role? Producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson have kept their cards close to their chest, but leaks, betting odds, and secret screen tests have fueled endless debates. Will the next Bond be brooding and intense or bring a fresh twist to the role? While the world eagerly awaits an official announcement, 2 names have emerged as frontrunners: Henry Cavill and Aaron Taylor-Johnson.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the 4th of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandigo, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of two of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crowe, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB agent, played by Armie Hammer, and in Sand Castle, 2017, portraying a Special Forces captain on a 2003 tour of Iraq. Cavill then played the main antagonist in Mission Impossible Fallout, 2018, the 6th installment of Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible series. In 2019, he assumed the lead role in the hit Netflix series The Witcher, based on the novels by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, whose sources include Polish mythology and Slavic folklore.